That's my colleague Manjeet reporting just a little outside the Shambhu border, which was practically a war zone, or continues to be, as he points out. And the farmers continue to push forward. Now, from Shambhu border, viewers, this is where Punjab meets Haryana. This is where the contingent of the farmers have been stored. Let's take you a little forward to Singhu border, which was the flashpoint the last time around, which was the Kisan Kranti, or the farm protest the first time around. And joining me from there is Amit Bhardwaj. Till now, the farmers haven't reached there, Amit, but the police taking absolutely, or the rapid action force taking nothing to chance. The barricades have been cemented, the nails have been put in, the trenches have been dug, and announcements are being made at Singhu border also.
True, Preeti. You said, Shambhu border is nothing like, like a war zone. And this is a war zone in waiting. This is Singhu border. You would remember as to how this used to look in 2020 and 2021. These are the concrete blocks which has been kept on the flyover on the national highway. These 6 to 7 feet concrete walls have been put all across the flyover, the national highway at Singhu border. The police personnel are deployed out here. On the other side, the second round of barricading is there. It has been properly cemented. We had seen cement mixer machines working round the clock this morning till noon in order to make it a permanent structure of sorts. Now, very important, Preeti, what needs to be underlined out here is that the kind of briefing that has been done to the Delhi police personnel as well as the rapid action force personnel who are deployed at Singhu border, they were very specifically told that if farmers are aggressive, you don't have to be defensive. If farmers are aggressive, you don't have to be defensive. You and I understand what kind of briefing is this and what exactly this means when the farmers approach the barricades, the concrete walls at Singhu border. Along with that, these personnel have been also told to use tear gas shells. And we have seen a complete, turn in the strategy of the Haryana police at Shambhu border as well, where you not only had the police personnel firing those tear gas shells from the ground, but they were also fired from atop, from the sky, through drone. So we'll have to wait and watch as to whether that will be done in Delhi as well. But the Delhi police senior officials briefing these personnel of Delhi police RAF also said that you have to make sure that the farmers are not able to breach these barricades to reach Delhi, because if you leave even a slight hope out there, their tractors will breach in and go to the national capital, and that will be a big challenge to law and order situation. And from there on, they said that you have to protect yourself and also stop these farmers. So strategy, briefing given out to the RAF and Delhi police personnel. Back to you.
Well, the RAF and the Delhi police personnel are going to be only doing their job with what they've been told to safeguard and push back the farmers. But the Punjab and the Haryana High Court have also intervened, viewers, today, stating very clearly, asking the government of Haryana that why are you barricading the farmers from what they say has been a peaceful protest. Having said that, we're going to keep an eye on all developments coming in, both legal and on the ground. Joining me is Aishwarya Palewal, reporting from Tikri border. She's been posted on Tikri through the course of the day, which is till now, Aishwarya, relatively calm. Tikri is a border where Haryana meets Delhi. Till now, the Haryana farmers really haven't come out in full force, but it seems that might change in the next 24 hours, because contingents of the Haryana farmers now also looking to move towards Delhi, and that is where the action will be, which is where you are, Tikri border.
Well, Preeti, whether we'll see action or whether we'll see Haryana farmers, staying away from this protest, we'll get the clarity in the next 24 hours. But as far as the authorities are concerned, as far as the Delhi police is concerned, let me just show you the barbed barricades. Let me tell you, the entire Tikri border has now been cornered off. It has been sealed, which means that people will not be able to move from one side to the other. Those who are staying here, they are now being asked to show their Aadhaar cards so that the police personnel know that they are the ones who are staying here. So you can very well understand the kind of sealing that is now being done off the border. And the Delhi police chief, the Delhi police commissioner, was here almost an hour back. He spoke with those who stay here. He spoke with everyone who present on the spot, and he gave him very clear instructions just in case the farmers do reach this point and they turn out to be violent and they resort to violence, that's when the actual crackdown will happen. But yes, let me tell you, the Tikri border has been sealed off completely. Not just these wires, cemented barbed wires on the other side, so like a fortress, this entire border has now been sealed. The authorities are on their toes, the government on their toes. But yes, we did see the central government extending an olive branch of sorts by saying that we are still open to talk. So that's something which we'll have to wait and watch. But the authorities, Preeti, let me tell you, on high alert and on their toes.
The authorities on high alert, on their toes. What are the farmers telling you, Aishwarya, if you can very quickly get us up to speed? The Haryana farmers, will they be also joining in the protest? What are you picking up from your sources?
Well, that's something that will be clear in the next, not 24, but in the next 12 hours, Preeti, because now we are seeing that the SKM also at the moment has said that they did not like the way in which tear gas was being used on farmers who just wanted to cross over the border. So that's something which we will get clarity on. The farmers, however, are very, very clear that even if they want to have a conversation with the government, they now want to come to the national capital, they want to enter Delhi, and then they want to, have this conversation with the government. The government on the other side also saying that they are open to talks. But one thing that the government and the authorities are very apprehensive of, Preeti, is the farmers now crossing over to the borders. And that's the reason why we are seeing one after the other, the borders now being sealed.